All right, guys, you know what time of year it is? Chest and arms. It's beach muscle ready time. That's right.
What do you say? Sun's out, guns out?
Sun's out, guns out.
Hey.
Boom. You probably heard that before. Look, all kidding aside, maybe you've been trying to get ready, you know, summertime, bikini, beach body, beach weather. No matter how hard you try, you can't really do it. Well, there may be a cool solution for you.
It is called CoolSculpting, and it basically freezes your fat so your body can get rid of it. Alicia Summers is live this morning at La Jolla Plastic Surgery and Dermatology to show us. Hey there.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, it sounds too good to be true, right? You just freeze your fat and your body metabolizes it out. But we have proof here that it works. So we have Dr. Chaffoo. You're here with La Jolla Plastic Surgery and Dermatology. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we have a patient who is demonstrating this CoolSculpting treatment, which is this one is actually brand new, CoolSmooth, and then we have a CoolSmooth Pro that nobody's seen before. So why don't we tell folks at home what this is all about?
Sure. So Alicia, the issue has been, how do we treat fat? And the old way that we've treated it is with liposuction, but patients know that there's a recovery time, there's a downtime. So they developed, actually researchers at Mass General that I know personally developed a technique, a non-invasive way to remove fat by cooling the fat. And the way they learned about it was kids would take a little popsicle in the corner of their mouth and they'd actually notice some hollowing, so there's loss of the fat, and they thought, wow, we maybe got something here. So they developed the technology of using a non-invasive device to actually treat fat. And the first way that we treated it was for the pinchable fat by using a suction cup, which of course we still use, but then that left certain areas like the lateral, the medial thigh areas that you really can't pinch. So the researchers found a new technique with a CoolSmooth technique, which is a flat device that goes over an area where you can't pinch the fat, but has the same technology to freeze the fat and remove the fat in that manner.
Well, we have video to show you how it works from the inside, where you could see the fat cells, and then not all the fat cells are killed, right?
Exactly.
About how much?
Probably about 25 to 30%. So a new word for everybody to learn today is something called cryolipolysis, which basically means cold fat, cooling the fat off. And what happens, we know that fat cells are exquisitely sensitive to cold temperature. We're born with a certain number of fat cells, like we are with brain cells or heart cells. Once those fat cells are gone, they're gone for good. So if we can kill those cells off, we can create a permanent change in someone's contour.
Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, these fat cells are killed off, and then other parts of your body, if you do gain weight, get bigger and it looks odd. Is that the case?
Actually, no, because you're still left with fat cells in the areas, and they're not all killed off, so you can still gain in weight, lose weight proportionally in the same way that you did before.
Okay, and this is not really for weight loss, right, doctor? It's more for body contouring, so this treatment could be over and done with and you don't lose any weight at all. It's more of a shape thing.
Exactly. So it's not a substitute for going to the gym,
right,
unfortunately, or, you know, eating a good diet, but for those problem areas that women get along the saddlebags or the lateral, the medial thigh, and guys, we get around, you know, the spare tire area. It's great technology for that.
All right, so the procedure just started right now. How much would something like this cost?
So if we're treating a smaller area, it's about $600. If we're treating a larger area with a larger device, a larger area of fat, it's about $1,200.
And I guess it depends on what your goal is to determine how many treatments you need.
Yes, exactly. The nice thing that we're one of the very few centers in San Diego that has what we call dual sculpting. So we have access to two machines, which means you can treat two areas at one time, because the machine is only hooked up to one anatomic area. Okay. So you can only treat one area in an hour. With two machines, you can half the time. You can treat two areas simultaneously.
Dr. Chaffoo, thank you. So this takes about an hour. We're going to see the end results after, but how do you feel real quick before you have to go?
It feels like a cool massage.
So it doesn't hurt?
Not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
It does sound magical. Dan and Nichelle, so of course, if you have in your body woes, maybe a cool way to get rid of it. Back to you.
Now, your microclimate forecast.